I'm at the part of the game where I'm only playing for keeps. I'm only playing for important missions, like that show off battle. Rex called me personally about that one. You know what I mean? Yo, bro, we got this for you. We wanted to, you know, we want to get you back in there again. And when that happens, those will always be yeses, kind of sort of. But as far as like just being in the mix of the game, booking battles, taking battles, just random ass battle, I don't think I'm doing that no more. I think I'm only doing like, based on who call, the level of importance of the battle, things like that.
Mhm.
I don't want to say too much, but I believe Rex and Mook and not Royce, but what's the other? It was some celebrity dude was cooking.
ASAP.
Is it ASAP?
ASAP. Are you talking about the tournament there?
Yeah, they not the
Yeah.
tournament. They cooking up a league. Like they got somebody cooking up a league. Somebody cooking up a league with, and I think it's Rex and Mook and some other members. But somebody
Yeah,
cooking up
yeah.
a league.
If we were talking about the same thing, I think as ASAP Rocky, who
Oh, okay, so it was
he
him.
announced it on the Joe Budden podcast and said that
Oh, okay.
him
So
is that the one you're yeah.
I ain't know that. I ain't know if it was him. I would have never guessed him. But okay, yeah, yeah. Somebody cooking up something over there, and shit like that sounds like something I would like to be a part of. I'm in it for the important parts now. I'm in it. I ain't really into the. I don't feel like competing with these niggas. I'd rather wait for the big cycle of bags to come back around. Every now and then battle rap gets a huge wave of money. Caffeine was one of them. Diddy jumped in. You know what I mean? What's the other nigga? A lot
Right.
of celebrities had a one-off jumping in, doing little shit.
McCoy, yeah.
Yeah, it's always a lot of times, but that's few far in between. You get them spurts of where it's some good money in it. Go and take advantage of that. I think I'm gonna take advantage of those spots more than like fighting with these mean and battling with these
Right.
niggas. I think I'm gonna go ahead save my little talent level for some of the important, more bigger things that they got cooking. You know what I'm saying? Because the battle rap ain't going nowhere, but I don't want to play every day with these guys. I ain't trying to compete every day. I'd rather, I'll probably be a once a year. You know what I'm saying? I like the show off battle. That was a good performance. I didn't care too much for the league. I'll never go on there again, but that's another story. But
Wow.
man, that shit. I think I'm gonna be one of those dudes. Because yeah, yeah.
No, that's understandable, especially when you have those that kind of treatment. Well, you're not gonna get into it, but yeah, I believe your style kind of lends itself towards. It's like your style is not microwavable. Like I would like to say, you know what I'm saying? It's just like more gourmet type of style that you got. Because I feel like a lot of the copy and paste battle rappers, I don't think they it doesn't last long. Is what I'm saying. But yeah, I think yeah, 1, 2, 3 battles a year for you. Is that something that you're interested in? Like just to do just fewer
Yeah, I think that's what it's
fewer
gonna have to be
battles?
for. Yeah, I think that's what it's gonna have to be because I'm gonna take some of the blame because I'm a very slow writer. I'm very, very, very slow at writing. My writing process take forever, and so one of the places I went wrong was trying to keep up with the Joneses and battle at the rate that they battle at now. The turnaround now is crazy, and it's been crazy since caffeine. And like I was trying to do that every time I see, Swamp on the card. I'm trying to get on the card. I'm trying to keep up with the rate of my peers and shit. And it's like, bro, you can't do that. You don't write as fast as them at all. So you can't do it. You don't name flip. I don't do personals. That's 99% of battle rap material is name flips and personals, and I don't. So I'm already, to me, putting myself at a disadvantage if I wanted to keep up with the pace that they at nowadays. I can't keep up to what they doing. I gotta find my own little pace, and I found it right before I left. I had 4 battles that year. I battled K Walker, Stumbles, Clean Paper, and then Loso. I had 4 battles in a year, 3 months in between each, and that was a perfect
Yeah.
break for me. That to me that was beautiful. That was I
One
had
each quarter. That was yeah.
yeah, one each
Something like
season,
that.
and that
Yeah.
was beautiful. Yeah, I thought that was a great and I finally got it together towards my last year. But even still, I ended up leaving. My second daughter was born. I just ended up leaving out. But that's the pace I'll be at. No more than 4 a year. But right now, I probably just go ahead and wait for the ones or twos and shit. I probably just wait for stuff like that because I'm not interested. I'm just not interested in competing with these niggas. This shit, I don't know, bro. This Who though, bro? I don't know. I honestly,
Now,
honestly though, bro, I really don't know. I wish I knew. I usually know what I usually know, but I honestly, in my heart of hearts, I don't know why I don't want to do it much anymore. I really don't know why. I just don't.
would you say you still have love for the sport?
Nah, I don't watch it. I barely want to
Wow.
create it. I barely want to create it myself. I think, yeah, you know what? You getting somewhere. I think I might not even love this shit, man. I don't think I love this shit no more.
Wow.
I don't watch that shit. All that shit dirt. Everybody adds to me. This shit at garbage, bro. I don't watch this shit and I don't want to do it. I don't want to be around it. I don't want to be at there. I don't like the fans. I don't like Twitter. I don't like spaces. I don't like none of this shit, bro. Though none of it. There's no redeeming
Wow.
qualities in battle rap to me. Like there's not one part where I could look at it and be like, see, this is why I still love it. There ain't not one, bro. This shit.
Not one.
Not one, man.
Wow. That is. I'm surprised that you just said that. You can't even point to. Okay, is there a thing that, or can you point out a time or the time where you felt like you just lost the love for it? Can you pinpoint to that
Yeah,
exact time, or was it just a gradual?
I think it was once Surf left. I remember like once Surf left, I remember it just. I'm not saying he was the rock holding this shit together, but like something about it. It's like once he left, it just got. I think caffeine though really. I think they. I don't know, bro. It's like I think they. It's like they sped up the process, and we like I don't know. It just for some odd reason. Something about caffeine, bro. Something about caffeine coming in, and the new fans that came in. It's
Right.
like battle rap is just a whole. It's like a whole nother thing now. It just doesn't have the identity anymore. It don't have an identity. It don't have a strong pulse. It doesn't
Mm-hmm.
have. It don't have like. I hate to blame Kevin. I don't know if it was their fault or what, but I know that was the time where it got real mediocre and motherfuckers be cheering and gassing up the dumbest shit, and it's just like we not even. Bro, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I wish I could thought this through a little more, but I
Yes.
don't know, man. I know it was when Surf left is when I was like, that's when it kind of fell out for me. And then next thing you know, I went like a year and some change and realized I ain't watched nothing. I was like, I didn't even notice it that I didn't watch anything. I ain't opened the app. I ain't watched nothing. And I just started back watching some because I had started back my YouTube channel trying to get a little traction going on my YouTube. I just thought about doing something and getting a little more back to relevancy or somehow. So I started reviewing back.
What is your YouTube channel? Shout that out real quick.
It's Honor Immortal. Honor Immortal. So
I'll leave the link below this video. So
oh,
go
dope,
ahead.
dope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
on Immortal. I went on. I did like 12 straight reviews, live reactions to the battle as I watched the battles and shit. Just so that was me getting back into it. I was catching up on everything, trying to catch up. And when I say, bro, that was like I ain't did one of those in like 2 weeks. I went crazy. I did a good job. I was dropping one every day for like 14 days. I dropped one every day, and then
Mhm.
for the last 2 weeks, I ain't that shit dirt, bro. I was tried. I literally tried, bro. That shit.
Yeah, I do agree. You got to be consistent. I think you have the right qualities for you to become a YouTuber. What kind the content were you just focusing on battle rap? Would you say, or were
No,
you
I
doing
was trying to,
all
man. I
in
was
all?
talking to my girl. When I was talking to my girl, she was like, if you can profit off, if you can find a way to get some YouTube money, it's good money. If you could build an audience and it's
Right.
consistent, it's good money. So I just was trying to get a piece of that pie, basically. That's all. So I was like, what could I already do? And I was like, oh, I could watch a couple of battles. I just dropped the actually today. Matter of fact, is that motherfucker uploaded? Hold on, let me hold up, broski. Actually,
No, yeah. Take your time.
oh yeah, I can share my screen. Yeah, I just look, it's finished. Literally, I just uploaded the joint today, battle rap tier list. As you can see, I just uploaded the battle rap tier list. I did one of those one of them Jones. Um
Oh, the tier list. Okay. I see what
Yeah,
you're
I
doing.
just uploaded this
I like
today
those.
with all the niggas. Literally 36 minutes ago. This shit was uploading as I was texting you. I just did a reaction. I just did that joint, and so I was doing reactionary content because that's the laziest, easiest content you can make. But I got T-Rex and Clean, J2 and Clone, Danny Myers and Kitchen Clean, Vito and Slay, Ill Will, Gwitty, Prep Truffaut, and these all live reactions that the battles the battle is going down, and I'm on the side watching it and shit. And so anyway, the point I'm making is let me get back to you. Hold on, where you at? Okay. So did you see all that? Okay, so I just uploaded that today, the battle rap tier list and shit. And so I'm
Yeah,
gonna try.
I saw that. I saw that on the
Oh,
screen.
okay. So I'm just gonna try. I was trying to get back on the YouTube and shit and try to get something from it. Just try to get some money from it, a little profitable situation. Try to see if you could build something because
Yeah,
I
that's
got time. I got so
matter
much
of
time.
fact, I remember.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, I was gonna say, I remember the time like a year or two or a couple years ago, it might have been you were doing some battle rap content where you were actually focusing on. I saw the one that you did on Math Hoffa, like you did like a backstory type of. It was some dope content, man, and
Yeah,
you stopped doing those,
I
right?
did. Yep.
But I mean, this is just my opinion. I think editing and stuff, they take a long time, but
Man.
there's a lane for that in battle rap, especially. Nobody's doing that type of content nowadays.
Yeah. I had the joint with Hoffa and Big T. I did Hoffa, I did Big T, and I had plenty more on the list. But like you said, bro, editing is a bitch, man, and that shit.
Yeah,
And I
shit takes
realized,
a long time.
I'm not passionate about editing or YouTube content or making content. So, sometimes the passion you need that because that's the only thing keep you going. I ain't got none of that. If this shit don't turn into some money soon, I'm the type to let that shit go and quit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck it. But, bro, that shit was tight. I do remember those. Yeah, that shit took a long time to make just to get 100 views, 200, you know what I'm saying? 150, 500 views. Well, that's why I gave it to Hip Hop Is Real. So, at least he can drop it, get some traction from it. But my personal channel, that shit probably got like 700, 800 views. And I was like, man, I'm not in it for I don't know. I got to play the long game with YouTube. It's a marathon with YouTube.
Yeah, it took me a while to build this channel too, man. I was like at a low point. But I was barely dropping anything on it. But like since last round, since the whole beef, the beat on beef started, I just started posting constantly, like daily content, and it eventually kind of grew just a little. I mean, I don't have the biggest channel, but you're right though. That editing thing is, you do all that just to get a little bit, this kind of, kills your motivation or your drive or whatever. But
For
you
sure. And
should
if you
keep
don't
going
have the
though. That's
passion, we got a delay. I think that delay started happening when I did the screen share because it's like a major delay now. But yeah, if you don't have the passion, that's the only thing that can keep you going. Other than that, you ain't getting no money from it, it's hard to keep going. But no excuse. I've been trying to get back on my shit. I've been trying to get back in there because I built a little fake name for myself, and to let that shit die out for no reason is just stupid. Like, do something with the little bit of name you got. I'm averaging what 78, 80 views. Man, that's something. That's 80 motherfuckers, man. Turn that shit into 100, turn that shit to 200. It's a marathon on YouTube, and I gotta remember that. I gotta know that.
Yeah, for sure. And I do have like a Reddit. I don't know if do you use Reddit by any chance?
Yeah.
Yeah. You should go on there, drop your links on there. I got a little subreddit up there where you could do that. There are other battle rap subreddits that you could do that with. That kind of helps actually. It boosts your the people are aware of it.
Okay.
Also drop some on Twitter. Twitter is a good place to drop some content on there. You know what I'm saying? Just to get awareness. But let's move on to the surf. You mentioned surf. What was your relationship with surf? Did you have any relationship with surf before you went in?
No.
Okay. And you heard the recent news that he was supposed to come out this, I believe it was today or yesterday, but supposedly he had other charges in Michigan from 2011 that he had to go and do time on. What's your thoughts on that?
I ain't got no thoughts on that, man. Big up blessings to him and his
Okay,
family.
for sure. Yeah, it's always free surf. Okay, let's go to the one that everybody's talking about right now is the ghostwriting situation. Um, I've never gotten, or I've seen some of your interviews, but you've never really spoke about any ghostwriters. I mean, I assume, but this is me assuming, but I feel like you might have been a, a ghostwriter for somebody that we don't know about. You don't have to speak on it because your pen is just too nice. You know what I'm saying? And um, you don't have to tell us that, but do you have any? Are you surprised that Verb had this accusation, or did you know, or do you know of others uh, that have been ghost written for?
Yeah, that shocked me. I would have never expected Verb to. It's funny. He probably would have been the last name. I would have. If somebody said name somebody who got ghostwrite, like I'd have been still naming niggas before I got the Verb. For some odd reason, I would have never assumed Verb. No, I personally never vote for nobody. Nobody ever wrote for me. If anything, I asked my little questions. Ain't nothing wrong with. I had a line. I was like, "Heebie jeebie." Just thinking about it, make my skin crawl. And then, so I remember asking some nigga. I usually ask, yo, what do you think of when you hear this? To see where they, what everybody else's mind is. Because I always thought I was so much smarter than niggas, let alone battle rappers. I know I'm way more in tune and intelligent with it than them. So certain stuff I don't think gonna get across to their dummy ears. So I'll ask around, yo, bro, what you think it is? What you think? And motherfucker might say, nah, but if you do this, it'll be, and I'll be like, oh, okay, now I take that, but that's just getting
Yeah, that's
advice.
not.
Yeah, that ain't. So that's the furthest I went was just getting some advice on some shit that I was kind of maybe stuck on. But as far as ghostwriting, yeah, that's an abomination. That ain't nothing but the devil. That's foul. That's dirty. That's low. That's crazy work, man. This, but I don't know why we, man. This let me focus on answering the question you present. That shit, that's foul, bro. That's low. That's dirty. That's a shame. That's a damn shame. That's a crying shame. There ain't nothing but the blood, but the pit of hell. There ain't nothing but the devil, bro. That shit weak. Not no zero respect for shit like that. That's foul. Even Chat GBT, niggas be using that shit. That shit foul, boy. Foul
Yeah,
play.
I didn't think about that. Yeah, people do use that's a new technology that so you count that as a ghostwriter adjacent
Bro,
of
if that
using
shit
the
right, if
chat.
that shit writing lyrics,
Hmm.
yeah, that's ghostwriting, which is frowned
What?
upon in rap.
Yeah, having Chat GPT as a ghostwriter is diabolical. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that is
It's
crazy.
crazy.
That is okay now, but Verb answer to that is, or his rebuttal was um, that he only used a line here and there, or he said, I forgot exactly what his quote, what he said exactly was, but his thing was, I only used a few lines here and there. Um, do you think that makes it okay if we should believe his word?
I will have to hear a line. I ain't gonna lie because we'll have to hear. They just don't have to put up what he sent them, and then we'll have to hear what verb used and took. And if it get like that, we probably just got to hear that because everybody could defend themselves with words. We kind of just gonna have to throw them out there. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a me and my brother Hefe, he rap. We had a 2-on-2 we was working on, and while writing it, we was working. We got like through round one, and then the 2-on-2 got canceled. The other side ended up canceling. So 2 months later, I have a battle with Show Off. There was a line in there that Bro came up with during the 2-on-2. I came up with the line before, and then he had the next one, and I had said both of them. You know what I'm saying? I kept the scraps from our 2-on-2 and then reworked my scraps, but some of them was kept verbatim. Especially it was joint. damn, what's the line? He said he was like, scarecrow, move birds and scarecrows. He had a line like that, and I said that line in my battle. So like that's why I said we're gonna have to see what he sent and then what you mean by that. Because if y'all sparring and shit, and y'all working together, that that's I feel like that's different. That still shopping still, that's not But if he wrote that shit for you to recite, that's
No,
crazy, bro.
he actually sent money to Danger Zone, and I don't know if you watched the Mickey Facts blog that he did a few days. Well, that was last week. He showed the proof. He did a whole video on it, showing the proof that Averb sent Danger Zone money for the raps. Showed the receipts and all, and he showed exactly which line he took. He highlighted them. He did a whole breakdown. I'm not sure. When you have a chance, go watch that. So that's what's going on. That type
Yeah,
of
that's crazy.
ghostwriting.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, man.
Um, so since a lot of people are saying that he should come off the Mount Rushmore list, a lot of people do have him. Let's be honest. He was an innovator at the time. Um, do you think the punishment, fits the crime? Like just take him off the Mount Rushmore.
If that's what niggas want to do with their
Or,
list, Mount Rushmore is a personal list. It ain't no definitive list. It's their personal list. So if that's what it means to you, then yeah, take him off of it. If you don't give a fuck how he got the balls, you just like the fact that he had them, then keep him up there. That becomes personal.
but do you think that should even tolerated in battle rap?
No, I just
I mean,
explained.
this
I think
this
that shit is an abomination. I
right,
think it's the devil. I explained my thoughts.
right. You did actually, but it's just the fact that we're even having this conversation is ridiculous to me. Um, you know, but yeah, but the Danger Zone did go. Did you watch? You say you did watch that interview
Nah, nah,
with Danger Zone. So you didn't watch it. Okay.
nah. I don't keep up with the drama in battle rap. If it ain't the
Okay.
rhymes, I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck. I don't keep up with it. It's too much of that anyway. It's always something about stupid shit. But when none of us got no rhymes to break down and talk about, we talk about everything but the motherfucking raps.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, you're right about that. There's a lot of drama going on right now. And it is crazy. It's taken away from a lot of battles. Talking about the
Nah, nah.
battles,
It's
yeah,
not. It's the same amount of drama it's always been. It's just the raps is so trash with no replay value that in order for motherfuckers to have a conversation about battle rap, it gotta be something dealing with it gotta pertain to the drama because ain't no motherfucking good battles to break. There ain't no rhymes happening. These niggas is some shit. That's why. So motherfuckers gotta keep their channel moving, so they gotta break down the dumb shit. You know what I mean?
yeah. But we could, can you agree that battle rap and drama are kind of like intertwined at this point? Is that fair to say?
I would say
I mean, as a whole in the culture, like it kind of thrives off feeding off that drama.
that about all entertaining entities that are meant to entertain. I would say that about every football, basketball, boxing, MMA. I would say that about all, especially black led entities. They all like that. It's never about the art form more than it is about the sales. Yeah, I would say that about every single anything that's competitive that you can name. I would say feeds off drama for sure. Even darts, they be getting into it in darts and shit and pool and bowling. And they be talking trash and fucking bowling. I'm like, y'all bowling, but they be
Yeah, that
getting
bowling
into
is
it. And shit. So that's just that. What comes with competition is that just comes with competition. You're gonna have the drama and shit. It fuels the performance. I would say.
yeah, and there is such thing as like good drama. I feel like if you do have a battle with somebody, you should kind of fuel it by just talking your shit. Like that's part of the game. I feel like that type of drama I think is good for just to sell the battle. Actually, I'm a fan of that. So are you still cool with URL?
As far as I'm concerned, yeah, I never really had a relationship with them other than P personally. P was the guy I went to. He's no longer a part of them, so I don't know what that means for me, but I never checked up on it. I don't really care. I never even checked. But as far as I'm concerned, you say cool, yeah, yeah, they still cool with me. They ain't never did me wrong in no capacity.
Okay, so you are willing to work with them. So oh, that's good. That's good to know. And with the peace situation, you said, do you have any insight that you probably could tell us? You had he is from DC, correct? Or
I don't
or
know. I actually
surrounding?
never knew that.
He's not. I might be wrong too, but
It
thought
could
he
be.
was
I don't
on
know.
the DMV area. But because he kind of championed a lot of the DMV rappers. I think that was one of his. A lot of people were kind of criticizing him for that. But so you don't? Do you still talk to him, or do you have
I spoke to him.
relationship
I spoke to him not
with
too
him?
long ago. I spoke to him not too long ago. He said he doing good and shit. I did chop it up with him not too long ago. It wasn't nothing worth talking about. Ain't nothing really. Just regular old. You know what I mean? It wasn't no. You know, it was just regular old. How the family, how the kids, good, good. Trying to do the.
Yeah, I always respected his eye for talent, man, because he did bring some of the best to battle rap. I really don't know where that relationship kind of soured, um,
Pete has
but
assembled the greatest class of all time. We are the greatest class of all
their
time,
greatest class of all time.
for sure.
Please do talk, but expand on that.
No, we the greatest class, bro. I got us beating everybody in a 6v6, in a 6v6 P class. P's
Six.
top six,
Mhm.
and I go with six because most classes ain't got that many. Like we got the most. We got the most household names, so we could really have an 8 on 8. But no other class really got those. They ain't. Most of them got fours and shit, threes and fours. Most of them stop like it's Briz, T top, chess,
Mm.
and it kind of fizzles there. What you gonna go get Snow? Like what are you gonna do? Like what? Who else? Like you know what I mean? Holmesy. It kind of fizzles out right around there. It's no real definitive people. You know what I mean? Everybody mostly got three or four. And
Okay, let
man,
me stop you there. Let me stop you there. Are you counting the original class, like we talking about, like the MOOCs, the DVD era, as a class, or are you excluding them?
bro,
Or
all
where do you?
them niggas,
wh- Okay, I want to hear your list. Go ahead. What is?
all of
Because
them,
I'm trying.
every other class. Now, granted, classes didn't really become classes until the
That's
PGs
my.
and shit like that.
Yeah.
But like, but you could just go. We can just go through drafts then because everybody was drafted at some point then like Ill Will came in, you know what I'm saying, he came in, JC, Ill
Yeah.
Will came in, JC came in, Chiller, they all came in. They may not wasn't a clash like it wasn't probably so pronounced like it is now, but they let's just go in when they all kind of came in. When y'all all came in, we can go like that, like an era thing, I guess, kind of sort of. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And I got us
Hmm.
smoking all them niggas. We going so like the reason I say 5v5, 6v6 is a lot of them ain't got too many. You once you say Chiller, JC, and Ill Will,
Yeah.
fuck you
There's
gonna
not.
say next?
Right. Hmm.
Who else? Who right? Who am I? I mean, unless I know I'm going off the top, so I'm pretty sure if I started doing some look up, some research, maybe what Prez Mafia was he a part of that? I don't even know. But I wouldn't even know half them niggas where they class. They'll have to assemble that. It's up to Ill to assemble his class. Yo,
That's
T
a good
Top, go get
question.
your class. Rex, go get your class. It'll be what? Rex, Hoffa, you know what I'm saying? It'll be see what Hitman or something. What? But it'll be Hitman, Calico, Verb. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's. So are you competing with that though? So you saying you're willing
All
to
them
compete with
niggas,
it?
bro. We will smoke all
Okay.
them
Oh,
niggas. I got
who
my
do you
class.
consider? Who do you who do you consider as who is in your class? Let's go. We go with Swamp. Who? What we doing?
Yeah, so
Go
obviously
ahead and list
my
your class.
class is
Okay.
Swamp, Ace,
Mhm.
Jada Nightwing, Real Sick, Easy, me, Squeako, Gunpowder Pat, Kid Chaos. Who else was on that jump? Damn. Either way, that's 8. So that's what I'm saying. That's 8. But I know Squeako and Kid Chaos and maybe a stretch. Like I try to go by like,
I'll give
the
you
real
Kid Chaos.
house.
I don't know about Squeako. You might have to just
Yeah, no, I understand.
respectfully.
I respect and understand that. I know I can't name
You
every
said
single person.
because your thing was household names.
Right.
I think
Household.
Kid
It had to
Chaos.
be household.
Yeah, Kid Chaos is. Yeah, I will put him before Squeako up there. But I mean, that's a solid list. Swamp
Yeah,
Ace,
well,
Jay Nightwing,
our
Real
six,
Sick,
our
Easy.
6 would be the 6 to go fight would be me, Ace, Swamp, Real Sick, Jada Nightwing, Easy to Block.
Easy.
Will be our 6.
That's a solid list. That is a solid list.
Come on, man. We toasting shit. And,
I think I'm gonna have to go back.
No, go ahead. It's a delay. I might want to come back out and come back in because it's like it's really a delay.
Is it that bad?
Yeah, it's in the way.
Oh, okay, yeah. Go ahead and do that and see if I.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So you said Swamp Ace, Jay Nightwing, Real Sick, Easy, and you.
Yeah.
Against everybody.
All them niggas.
Wow. Yeah, that is like a.
It's an all-star lineup right there, boy.
That is.
Don't nobody else got that. We got the most stars. No other class got that many anyway. They ain't got that many. That's what I'm saying. They don't have that many. Most of the niggas came in at 3s, groups of 3s and shit. Maybe 4. T-Top, Briz, Chess. What you gonna say? Prep? I guess you could say prep. You know what I'm saying? Either way, I don't know. Like I said, it's up to them to assemble their own Avengers. But I know my class is the greatest class of all time, boy. And we definitely gonna go down as such. Fonz, oh my God. Fonz. Oh, Lordy Lord. How did I forget Fonz? That's our class. Fuck. Fonz,
that is tough.
So scratch Gunpowder Pass. So we might could scratch Real Sick too, but I know he doing his thing on the other leagues. But
no, we're not doing that. Real Sick is up there, man. I think
that's what I'm saying. But Fonz gotta make his shit. You know what? Ace might gotta get out of there for Fonz. Believe it or not, it might gotta be Ace. If we stopping at 6,
but you need a really rapidy ass nigga on there though. I think Ace.
That's what I'm saying. But Sick is like that too. Kid Chaos is like we got spitters.
But I think Ace is a more very intricate pen to go against. Like, let's say if you're going against everybody and somebody got to go against Lux, that's the obvious person.
I would agree.
Gonna match him up. That's a solid list though. I need to just do a little deep dive on that and actually have a list of.
Maybe you can probably make the mock thing and put it out. It might become something. I hit P up about that. I was like, yo, bro, let's see if we go class for class. That's a theme of an event in and of itself. Let's go class for let's do a class tournament or some shit. But by that time he was already was out of the URL. So, but I ain't never but I definitely had pitched that to him because that's an event. That should be fire. That'll sell out. That'll be fire.
Well, that would be super fire. Now, a class for you, is there like any? What are the borders for a class? Is it a particular year, or how would you define a class first of all? Because that's going to be the issue.
Yeah, that is going. That's what I'm saying.
We got to find the parameters for.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I said they would know. Like if we just say T-Top, like each class we know the star. Twerk's class. It's up to him to define his class. I would say he would know. I don't think niggas ain't gonna like Rubando was in our class too, but he ain't about to be up here and we ain't co-signing it. So You sorry, brother, you ain't make the cut. Like that's for them to make their own cuts and get their own spitters. T Top would say him. He gonna say me. He gonna say Chess. He gonna say Bridge. That UFF. See, it's easier when y'all was literally came in as a class against each other, like us, Ultimate Madness. It's a lot easier to know the classes when y'all was all on the event together. It's harder back then. You're right. It's harder because they were like one off here and there. They weren't really connected like that. So that's why I said it's not as pronounced. But again, that's up for them. If I say, yo, Ill Will, go get 4 more members of your class to battle P's class. He'll know what to do, I believe. I believe he'll know, oh, no, Jerry West, you're not in my class. That's because I came. They'll be able to nip and tuck themselves and get their people. You see what I'm saying? I think they'll be able to do. That's the best I got. Because you're right. Off my own memory right now, I can't. But if I just go through the URL's vault and they YouTube, I'm pretty sure I could then, oh yeah, that battle, and you could just do it by battles, and you can see, oh yeah, Jack Boy came at this time. Oh look, Jack Boy first battle, it says January 2015, and then his, you can kind of do that level of work. You could go to their channel, go to Oldest or something, and then literally, matter of fact, what the fuck we here, nigga? Just to give a quick briefing in it, we might as well. What the fuck we here? Watch this. Just to give it.
Go ahead and do that. That's actually.
Watch this. Let me just give you a quick example of what I mean. Of what someone else will have to do. I'm not taking the time to do this, but someone to look, go to there, go to Oldest, and here you go. You got everything you need. You start from the Oldest. Okay, so this the first battle right here. So everything else was interviews. Oh no, here goes some. So this first class, Rich Dollars, Miles, Rex, Hoffa. You had to do it like this. Big T, Deacon, X Factor Cortez. This is the first class right here, all the way up until the next event, I guess. And then it's up to them to cut Tez out. They probably gonna cut Deacon Frost out. They gonna cut. They gonna
cut Tez out is super funny.
They cut Rich Dollars, cut Miles out. Now you stuck until they 5 is gonna be Terrence, Tango, Hallelujah, Factor, and Mook probably, or Iron or something. You know what I mean, or whatever. Boom. Then you get the Hick. Oh yeah. Now we getting into Conceited, Hitman, Good. So they go right here. That's okay. That's probably their class. So like them old niggas, they'll have to split up their splits in between classes. They gonna have to do that. Here come the Midwest right here. You got Young Ill, Holla. You got
right.
Been on the scene, but you know what I'm saying. You got so just giving you a synopsis. This is how it would kind of got to be done. All right, let's just paddle down real quickly. 2 years. Let's go 2 years down the line.
And you're relegating it to 6.
Yeah, I'm just a top 5, 5 on 5. A card should be 5 battles, 5 on 5, because the card should be 5 battles. Okay, look, here we go. 2 years later, Clean came on the scene. John right here on the scene. Bill Collector right here on the scene. Here go Young Cannon and Newborn. They go 5 right there. They all popped on the scene at the same time. And 14 years ago, boom, right here. Here go Billy. Here go Newborn. Here go Cannon. Boom. Then here go John. Here go B Magic. Boom. Then once we get their little year, probably take it by year. Once you get everybody in that year, they got to figure out their 5. Then the next scene, who stepped on the scene now? Okay, we got JC stepped on. Here go Clips made his return, but he's really part of the old era. Verb been on the scene. They would have been fighting for the spot in the other era. Here come Cannon. Here come Clean Paper. Here come Rosenberg. Here come you see where I'm going with this? This is
I see exactly where you're going with it.
This might be your best bet if you want to find the errors. You have to do this, and then after you get your 10 from that year, take it yearly. Go back 14 years. We on year 13 now. It's year 13 right here. Right here is year 13. Go back to 14. Oh, go back to 14. Get everybody from 14. Get everybody from 13. Get everybody from 12. But some of these classes lasted longer. They went 4 years spans and shit. You see some of the same names. Ain't nobody new come in for a while here, as you see. Everyone we named. Here go Dollars. Here go Jones. Here go. So then to come the new. So like all of these niggas, this 5-year gap from 15 years ago, 16 years ago. He got shit. 16 is the furthest you go back. 16 years ago. Their first video was this Hoffa interview. Okay, boom. Now, that's still from 16 years all the way down to 12 years. The first 12-year video is right about, and they was on fire in 13. 13 was undefeated. Boom, right here.
13 was.
Here we go. That's 4 years. So here we had 12. That's 16 minus 12 is
Yeah.
4. So everyone from here and up, everyone from this verb video and up is one class. You could, if you want, or 2. I would say split it in 2.
DVD
You should,
era,
be able to get, you should be able to get 10 niggas out of this 5 on 5. Then here we go. Then we come back and can we come down to this shit and you keep going and shit. Then you got Ill Will came on the scene and here go Young Cannon. Here go M City. Here go Real Deal. And you still got your GOAT still pushing it, but you don't have to worry about the people you already know. We skip it straight to the Lotta Zay. Here go Lotta Zay. Here go Ty Law came on the scene. Here go Snow. These niggas been on the scene. Hitman niggas see the bill on the scene. So then you start
another ghostwriter.
You start looking for the newest battles. Here go Ill Will. Here go Young Ill. Boom. Then you take that 5 years. Then we go all the way down. Then we drag our way down. Boom. Then here go T-Top. T-Top just stepped on the scene right up in here somewhere. I just seen him, but he up there. Then there he go. Boom. Then here we go. There go Sharon. There go XL. Anubis. There you go. And then here go Prez Mafia and Steams jumped on the scene. KG the Poet, Adi Boom jumped on the scene. You gotta. So for those, let me boom. Let me get out of here. Boom. So
yeah.
For those that's what the fans could do. The fans can go do that, delegate that correctly, find the slots, and you should be able to get all the classes out of that. And then when it's time to chop them down to 5, that'll be up to y'all, I would say. We should know who the 5. We know Anubis ain't getting in there. Put him on the list because he's in the class, but he ain't making the cut. Oh, Lotta Zay ain't gonna make the 5. Yeah, shout out all them. Lotta Zay ain't gonna make the cut. Anubis ain't gonna make the cut. They ain't. But they gonna put them in, put everybody in there. Then they get their starting 5 from it. But as far as the teams, fuck classes, put it in team rankings based on that. To me, that would be the only formidable way I could see. And when you ain't got no time, do your deep dive. There's your reference point right there. I'm just giving you references. There's your reference.
No, I think we could do some collaboration effort with this and do something for your channel and my channel. We could come up.
That's for y'all and the fans. Y'all do it better than man. We the talent. I ain't gonna lie. I probably won't be, but I gave y'all the blueprint right there in 3 minutes on how the best way to go about it. Anybody listening, anybody could do this. All y'all could do this. Write it up, type it up, and put the picture on Instagram easily. Hit class versus class. Put the years. Here's 07 through 13's best 5. Here's 2013 through 2016's starting 5. Here's 16 through 20 starting 5. Here's 21 through 20. Where we at now starting 5. Now we got 4 teams of 5. The shit been only out 20 years. Their first video was 16 years ago. Battle Rap was a little bit before that, not too far before that. It's only been 20 years, so you can get 5 teams of 5 of each time. Easily. So there you go, right there. Or 4 teams of 5. 4 times 5 is 20. Yeah, you get 4 teams of 5, starting back, and boom. There you go. That's how you would get them. And our class will come out on top for sure.
Yeah, that's a bold statement on your end, but I do respect the confidence, and you do have it right because you have some real hitters on your class.
We got all of we got the double gangers and the counters. So like you said, Lux. Well, Ace is a bit of a Lux. I say double ganger, meaning they of the same. So they're going. Okay, y'all got a Lux. We got an Ace. At least we not about to get out rapped. You ain't about to get out rapped. Now let's go. Oh, y'all got a funny man. Oh, we got a funny man. Oh, y'all got a pen. Oh, get them Kid Chaos. Oh, y'all got punches. Y'all got Af. Get them Fawns. Oh, y'all got swag and style. Oh, get them Swamp. Y'all got real shit. Oh, get them Easy. Y'all got Drug King. Y'all got Kingpin. Get them Ease. We got everything, y'all. We got y'all doppelgangers and y'all counters because Honor the X Factor who could do it all. I'm gonna have to take on Hollow because he could do it all. So I'll take on Hollow and go ahead and watch him. You know what I'm saying? Swamp already.
That was gonna be my. You took my question away. That was gonna be my question as to who you think that you would be.
I have to knock off Rex. I will have to because I gotta knock off Rex. And
you gonna do your brother like that?
I have to. And in the next round, I'm gonna have to knock off Chess probably because I think Swamp could handle T-Top. Which any one of the Fonz can handle Bridge. Jada Nightwing can handle Bridge. I'm gonna have to knock off Chess. Then in the final round, we gonna have to knock off Twerk. Fonz and not already knocked off Geechee. Half of us already, like that's the thing. Half of us already did the work anyway. Easy already beat. He just beat the shit out Twerk. But we already been knocking these niggas down regardless. So it's not. It's simple. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of damage that was done.
Yeah, I already beat the shit out clean paper. So that'll be that era. Rosenberg, I beat the fuck out Rosenberg. Would he even make it? I don't know. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we already been whooping them niggas since we came in. That's what I'm trying to explain. We the best. Like, our class be dogging shit, bro. Our class be putting belt to ass. Ace beat the shit out of Rum. He already beat Rum Nitty. Okay. Oh, y'all got to Twerk? Easy already. Get him, Ease. Go to Philly and get him. Go down there and get him. Oh, yeah. Y'all got, what else y'all got? Y'all got a Geechee? You mean real shit? Man, get that nigga Swamp. Oh, get that nigga Arnold. Get that nigga Jay. Get that nigga Sick. I put Sick on his ass and out rap the fuck out that boy. Like we got all the counters to everyone else's strengths. We are the greatest amalgamation of battle rap in one class as I see it. And I've been watching it since its inception. As I see it, there's no other gumbo amalgamation of niggas that covers the ground we cover in this shit, bro. And if we doing subs, now we got Squeako off the bench for that real shit. Oh, y'all got a Goods? Get him Squeako. Goods and Squeako, damn, they're the same type of nigga. Slow, real flashy nigga. Get him Squeak. Oh yeah, y'all got a K-Shine, energetic, wild nigga, Jack Boy, performing wild, energetic. Get him Chaos. Get them niggas Chaos. Outstyle that nigga. Get that nigga. You know what I'm saying? We got all the we the 2017 Warriors, man. We got everything. You want to shoot? You want to go 3 for 3? You want to go 3 for 3, or you want to go 5 for 5? Whatever y'all. We the Warriors, bro. We the 2016, 2017 KD Warriors. We the first year KD Warriors. Yeah.
And your thesis statement on this is hard to refute, honestly, man. And like I said, man, I might have to do a little dive on it. See what I can come up with.
Use my template.
Talking about styles too. Talking about styles, your style is very unique, man. I don't think there has been an original style like yours. I don't know. I cannot point to nobody as original as you that stood for this. I mean, let me ask you this: who do you think is the most original person out right now? Like
of all you said all time?
The past 5 years or the past 6 years since 2020. I mean, don't include yourself, of course, you know that, but I'm going somewhere with this.
The most original nigga in the last 5 years, and in the last 5 years has been my most least watched battle rap, so I'm not the most apt in this era at all. But that don't mean I seen all them niggas. I'm getting twisted. I seen Foots, Souffle, Eunice. I watched the nigga. I seen the niggas. I just don't. My heart ain't really into it watching it. But I said I would probably have to say either Kid Slade, the most original.
Yes.
Out of all these niggas, see, originality ain't none of their strong suits. They all got a doppelganger. They all got a cop. That's the thing. None of these niggas really originality is their strongest suit. Would you say Jay the Nightwing is original? Yeah.
Because that was my pick. If I had to choose one, but because I'm asking you that because I feel like
he is in the last 5 years, huh? Oh, that includes my class. Oh yeah, we came in 2019. Right, that's my class. My fault. I'm thinking of the new niggas. Yeah. All of us. We were the were the last of the originality.
Not including yourself. Right.
Mm-hmm. You said not including myself. That's why I thought. That's why I took my whole class out of it, thinking, oh, the originality. Oh, all of us. Swamp. Nobody, don't sound like nobody. Nobody sound like Ace. Nobody sound like Ace, even though he rappity rap, and you could probably point to some rappity rap niggas that ain't nothing like that. Jay, Sick. No, we got some of them. We was easy. Of course, we was the last of the. After that, it became real carbon copy, but we was the last ones that hold
Wow, you
originality.
are right, man. You are actually right
Yeah.
when I think
Oh,
about it.
without question. Yeah.
Those are some original styles. I mean, my go-to is always real sick and you for originality, but some of the, yeah, and easy. I mean, you could argue easy kind of is like does have other people's style, but he makes it his own to where you kind of forget. But Swamp,
You know,
yeah,
I don't
Swamp.
think I think it's okay to for someone to know who inspired you. I think if you rap, it's okay for
Okay.
people to hear. It's okay for people to hear you rap and could tell who inspired you. I think that's okay,
Mhm.
but I don't think it's okay to sound like a nigga. Nah, it ain't okay to sound like him. It's okay to know you. Like, if you watch me, it's okay to know Rex is his favorite. That's okay to know. If you able to get that out of my rounds and be like, oh, he must like Rex a lot.
But no, see,
That's
that's
all
the
right.
thing. That's the thing, though. With you, I don't. The family tree for you is kind of hard to detect. Like I don't
Yeah, it
see
ain't
really
one. I
nobody.
am the tree.
That's why
It
that's why
ain't
it's
one.
like a very an original of an original, you know.
Yeah, it ain't no motherfucking
So
tree. Yeah, nah. I've been doing this too long. I didn't. You know what I find? The reason why, if you're wondering why our class was the last of the original and everything now it's a carbon copy, is because they're not rappers first. You know what I mean? They weren't rapping before battle rap was cool to do. They weren't rapping before the age of 15. None of them was rapping before this. They it's something they picked up later on in their life. So one of the things that you won't lack is originality. I've been rapping. I'm from the era where if you rapped, it was all you did. It wasn't, you didn't try this shit out at 11 years old, 12. You didn't just pop out of nowhere. No, you've been rapping and making music since you could remember. That's all you ever wanted to do. Nowadays, it's pick up and play. You could just try it out. Even in hip hop, mostly you could just try it out, and it's going to force you to bite a sound. You have no choice. How can you be original if you never did it? You have to develop your originality. When I first rapped, yeah, you it sounds like someone else because that's how you're learning. And then after years and years of that, you find and craft your niche for how you want to do things. They don't get a chance to do that because they weren't rapping. You think Eunice was rapping in school? You think them niggas was? I didn't mean to say Eunice. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say no specific name. I apologize. I just meant to. You think they was in the cafeteria rapping? No, they were doing something else. They just did this shit. They just jumped in and tried it out, and it may work for some of them, but that's why they know. If I ask you right now, bro, yo, bro, can you give me a tattoo right here? I wanted to say I love my mother. First thing you're gonna do is go on YouTube and copy some other shit. You're not going to create anything because you're not an tattoo artist. You won't know. You just going to
see what you're
do
saying.
the first thing you get your hands on. You're going to go mimic the first thing you can see because you just want to competently do it. You ain't looking to have your own flair on it. I'm going to draw up something for you. Give me about 12 hours, draw up something nice. No, you're going to print some shit. You're going to type it in Google, maybe edit a little cursive letters or something. You're going to print that shit the fuck out. You ain't about to create nothing. You're not a tattoo artist. You're not an artist. That's the same thing with these niggas. They not rappers, bro. What's your name, brother?
You could call me E, man. E for short. I
I
like to
don't think,
keep
think I ever
stay.
even.
No, I've been doing this. I've been, in the shadows for, I love battle rap. I've been here for a while. So, but you
I
can
don't think I ever
just go
asked you
by
for all
Dose. Yeah, you can call me E for short, but I mean battle rap Dose is fine, man. I go
Oh,
by
okay.
that moniker for now.
Yeah, those they
But
not rappers, bro. They battle rappers.
okay, let me ask you this though. Do you think that's a bad thing? Because
Yes,
now,
absolutely.
but let me finish the question though. What I'm saying is that these kids now are growing up being inspired to be battle rappers as opposed to rappers. That kind of speaks to the, to the sport. Like people are being inspired to be like y'all. Why is that bad?
I mean, maybe not that part, but it's still bad to me because don't inspire to be us because inspire to be you. And if you are a rapper, then you can rap. But if you are not, I always would say don't. I hate the fact and mostly in hip hop, battle rap too, but it just came around to battle rap. But in hip hop, it's been a predicament for a while in hip hop rap in the industry. Is dick eating and biting. They all sounded like the SoundCloud. Remember that SoundCloud wave and it just full of dick eaters and everybody just sounding the same.
The snap
That's not
era.
fun.
Yeah.
That's not fun for nobody. That's because the number one rule in hip hop, right? Hip hop, there's 4 pillars to hip hop. There's rap, MCing, graffitiing, DJing, and breakdancing are the 4 pillars of hip hop. Amongst all of those pillars remains the same 3 laws amongst them all and always remained. And nowadays, we have broken those laws. The first being, it must be original. That's the number one law in hip hop across the board. You can't steal another DJ's playlist. You can't steal another choreography set. You can't steal another nigga's rhymes, and you can't steal another man's artwork. That's plagiarism. It must be original is the number one rule in the creative arts space. And the fact that we broke the only livable rule we still have is a problem. That's not a good thing. Oh, more people want, you mean more dick eaters to break all the rules? What? There's rules. They don't even abide by the rules, brother. No, absolutely not.
But I believe that's the first wave of rappers. They have to come in emulating, copy and pasting a lot of styles. But I think as it goes on, within the next 5 to 10 years, it's gonna be originals that kind of break that mold as well. But you do have a point. I mean, your point is very clear. I mean, you don't, you are an original, you don't like to see that type of stuff. But do you think
hip-hop
will you be okay?
Like will you type of stuff, those?
Okay, but will you be okay with new rappers that are coming up that have their own original styles? Are you opposed to that? If they are just strictly battle rappers but not rappers? Meaning
if you strictly are a battle rapper and you're not a rapper, that doesn't make sense. I don't get that.
Wow. So define a rapper to me. Do you mean somebody that made a rap song before, or somebody has been in the kid, or
no?
Okay, go ahead.
The first word is artist. Before you say rapper or battle rapper, or singer or pianist or guitarist, you must say artist. We're artists. If you don't present any musical talent, you're not an artist. If you don't play an instrument, sing, or rap over music, you're not an artist. If you just battle rap, you're a battle rapper. You're not an artist. You have to be an artist first. You had to be 7 years old wanting a karaoke machine to rap and sing and make music. It's not something, this shit, bro, it's not pick up and try out. This is artistry. You can't just, bro, I don't even know where to start with this shit. I try not to recycle my takes, but it's the same thing. Oh, okay. Because I said it on other podcasts, so I'll be trying not to recycle the same takes, but sometimes
with the same logic, do you consider poets as artists? They don't necessarily get on beat and so you don't.
No, those are motivational speakers through spoken word. No, that'll be equivalent to
really.
Would you consider motivational speakers artists? No, that's spoken word. No, that's an offspring. Those are cousins and distant nephews of hip hop. But no, that ain't across the pillars of hip hop or music or artistry. That's not art. No, I mean, there's an art to everything. If we're being technical, there's an art to everything, but they're not artists in the sense of it has music. If you're wondering what makes it artistry in the sense in which we're talking about, is the music.
So that is your criteria. you have to have music. When you say music, it could mean any number of things, like, instruments. It could be like let's say if the poet is doing poetry over, over a piano or something like that. Are they considered to be an artist then? If that's all they
Yeah,
do?
if he's doing
But
poetry while playing the piano, he's rapping.
okay. I see.
Artistry, bro, artistry, it it means creation. That's what artist means. Creation. It's a reason these niggas, these battle rap niggas, the newer guys and some of the older ones too, but the newer guys, it's a reason they all sound the same. It's a reason they have no replay value. It's a reason they're trash because they never learned how to create. They don't know how to create. Why? Because they're not artists. They're battle rap niggas.
Mm.
This is elementary to those who lived before 2020. I mean, before the 2000s. Everyone in the 90s and 80s understand this. This is you weren't, bro. If you weren't rapping before you started rapping, you ain't a rapper, bro. Them niggas is I have a real disdain for them type niggas. That's why I gotta slow down and just make sure I'm getting my point across. Yeah, I have a real disdain for them type niggas, bro.
Disdain is a strong word.
Because
I
this is
think,
my life here, Brody. This is all I know. This is all I ever did.
yeah,
There was
no,
no
I mean, you're
option.
right to your opinion.
Either I was gonna be a free safety or I was gonna be a rapper. It wasn't either or. And I realized pretty soon I wasn't going to the NFL because I was chasing bitches and smoking and been doing whatever else. I wasn't going to practice. I kind of got the hang of it around ninth grade. All right, you ain't gonna be Sean Taylor. You ain't gonna be the next Troy Polamalu or Bob Sanders. So then it was only music. It's only one option when you rap. That was it. It was nothing else I ever wanted to do. These niggas played with that art form that is my life here, bro. I don't like none of that, bro. I never like no shit like that. Fuck no.
So it seems like you're saying they're hurting battle rap more than they're helping it, or they're not even helping it. You're saying they're.
Of course they hurting it more than they helping. These niggas is shit. Bro.
So I don't want to put no names on it, but
out of all you've been in battle raps. You've been in battle rap since the beginning, you said, right?
Yeah.
What's the worst ever out of all that time to now, in your opinion? What's the worst ever of battle rap?
Ooh.
Now.
Look, I don't want to say that, but you are right though. I mean, I can't really refute that. I was gonna say like in between that grind time era, I wasn't a fan of, believe it or not.
What the fuck is that? That got to do with the URL? Of course, there's been shitty leagues and shitty stuff happening, and them PG stepping niggas and all. Yeah, but they don't move. We ain't talking about that. We talking about smack. We talking about where it's at. We talking about the NBA. We ain't talking about when was basketball trash. No, we're talking about what's the shittiest time for the NBA.
I forget that you are a loyalist. I'm not gonna lie. You've been kind of dubbed that. Do you think that's a fair assessment?
What's the assessment?
That you are very loyal to URL.
I mean, it's not.
Do you think that kind of hindered your career by any?
I wouldn't. I mean, I don't. URL is where I got my start. I had my PG, and I battled Swamp, and they've been booking me ever since. So I don't know if it's any loyalty other than the normal. Like, I don't know if it's anything extra. I don't know if it's some extra shit going on. It's just the normal level of loyalty for those who's booking me. Those are the ones that was booking me. So, and plus it's where you want to be. So it's a win-win for everybody. I'm not so sure I have any extra loyalty that anyone else getting booked by them wouldn't have. It's just the regular old shit. I was contractually couldn't do this or that. You know, there's business behind some of this stuff. It ain't really feelings based.
Yeah, that is true. During Peace tenure over there, you did stay very loyal towards, which is commendable, by the way. I don't take that as a negative thing. I thought it was, a good thing to have loyalty and all that. But my last question to you, I don't want to hold you up for too long, man. You did above and beyond what I asked for, so I do appreciate this once again. But I do have one last question for you before you leave. I've seen you, I believe it was on IG. It might have been like a year ago. You put out a list that a lot of people kind of disagree with. I think it was your top 10 list that you did. Was it the best rappers or the worst rappers? It was akin to that. Do you remember, or does that kind of ring?
I'm not sure. Was I doing an interview?
Yes, I think it was on Hip Hop Is Real.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not sure.
Was it okay? Can you list me your top 10 rappers, or was it top 5? If you don't have the 10, it's fine. You could do 5. Before you go, if we could get like your top 10 or 5 best rappers to you.
Oh,
battle rappers of all time.
Oh, okay. Rex, Big T, Suge, X Factor, Quantum Physics, Gaddis,
wow.
Dot. Wait, well, I know my 5 by heart. I know my 15 by heart. What's happening here? Cortez. Actually, he's 11th. Marv 1 is 12.
So you have these actually ranked?
Oh yeah. You got
Would you mind if we do the ranking? I mean, if
yeah, that's what I was going in order from 1 to 10.
Were you going in? Okay, I didn't know that. I thought you were just putting it out there.
Oh no.
Write it down.
Ranking matters.
So you want to go from 1 to? You say you have 15. We could do 15, whatever. However,
I remember I used to know about her. I got my guy write it down. See, you just end up forgetting niggas sometimes.
Yeah. Sure. What's your number 1? We'll go. Let's do that. Let's start
Rex.
with 1. And that's for. You could give a little explanation to why that is, because I think that's very important.
He's the
GOAT. I mean, to me, Rex is, if not my favorite, he's up there for me. Like, he's a Mount Rushmore for me. It's etched. It's already. There's nothing that he could do to, you know what I'm saying, to harm that. But go ahead, Rex. Why?
He's the GOAT because, to me, he's the only one that. I mean, you when it comes to liking somebody, you first gonna like that they represent some of the things that you represent. You know, you're gonna like what translates with you the best. And to me, nothing translates better than drugs and guns, pimping, hoes, racketeering, just the entire criminal underworld is what I'm a fan of, and what I've always been a fan of. It's how I grew up. It's what I know as well. I'm much better of a man now, but I'm from them same environment, and so I speak for those type of people as well. So no one does it better than Rex. Let alone I think that's number 1. When liking anybody, you're gonna like what resembles you the most. Right. Yeah. And then number 2, I think he just.
Let me ask you before you go to number 2. Is there?
No, I was about to say number 2 about Rex.
Okay. Go ahead. Because I was going to ask if
you'll break it down, Rex. My fault.
What your favorite battle? If you don't mind, if you could just tell me what your favorite battle is by Rex once you finish your explanation.
Okay. Yeah. I would say number 2. I think he embodies the correctest understanding of battle rap to me, and I think what's been lost in battle rap maybe since maybe 2016, 2017. I think he still is one of the rare ones who understands what we're supposed to be doing up there. And I think that thing is we're supposed to be saying tight shit, bro. That's it. You're supposed to be saying tight ass shit. If you killing a nigga, make sure you're killing them in a tight way. If you're selling something, make sure you're selling it in a tight way. If you drive it, make sure you make that shit tight. Like they're so lost about battle. Like they're so do you get it? All they care about is if you get it. If there's something to get, if they make the two minimum comparison and there's something to get, then they've done their job. They never once stop and be like, is it tight though? You know, and I know being tight may be subjective, but it shouldn't be if we all from the same place. We all gangsters. Right. We all self-appointed gang. Everybody swear they're a gangster. A real one. I'm a real one. I'm a gangster. I'm a trapper. I'm a hood nigga. I'm a gangster. Everyone's the same word. Then why the fuck don't we all agree on what's tight on that? Because we all ain't the same word. You niggas is self-appointed gangsters. They call themselves that shit. Wouldn't nobody else say no shit like that. Not one other man will call them a gangster. They just say that shit. Can you find 6 people to vouch for that? Yeah, no, that nigga a gangster, boy. He don't play. You got 6 names who could say some shit like that? They don't. They just self-appointed gangster. That's why we don't all agree. That nigga said, I use this example because that's one of the last battles I remember. It's just a great example, and I don't watch too much battle rap. But the nigga Twerk, shout out to Twerk too, very cool dude. He was like, I zigzag through the dots like an Apple password, like an Apple ID, iPhone. It was a line like that against Mook. I seen that one because I remember watching it with Mook. I remember that one. He battled Mook. He said, I zigzag through the dots like a password, like an Android password. Sorry.
Android, yeah. I was about to say iPhones. And yeah, I remember that bar vaguely.
You remember that bar? Yeah. And like to me, that's such a good bar to use. That's why I don't care to like find another one. But they all do it. It's all under the same umbrella. I'm not picking on bruh. I'm just using it as a thing. You know, he tweeted one time that my song was ass or something. So he opened the can of worms for me to be able to speak
fair.
It's fair. Yeah, I usually don't say nothing about niggas, but once they open that door that we can now talk about what we don't like about each other's artwork, credit. I usually let it go at first. I wouldn't dare. I usually only say positive. But once you open that door for me to be like, oh, bet now I can finally say what I've been thinking because I just had to let it go. Else I'm hating. But now I ain't hating no more because you did it first. So like that's the perfect bar to understand like what's wrong with the niggas in battle rap today. That's the perfect bar because it's all about do you get it? It never once crosses niggas' minds of if it's tight. And even the crowd, they don't care. They just looking for something to get. They get it. Oh, zigzag, dots. Oh, password. Oh, we get it. Oh, it's like, bro, but did you even think whether that's tight? Zigzagging through some niggas, it's not tight, bro. What the? That's Yoshimitsu ass. What type ninjas is that? That ain't tight. Since when that's been tight? And we all gangsters. Since when that's tight? Zigzagging like they don't even know what they supposed to be reading in the raps. You're supposed to be reading the attack point. If I say, oh, I got that Mac with them rounds. He'd be dead before his hat hit the ground or something. Like, that's kind of tight. That explains a pretty accurate shot. That explains, he went smack out, lights, he just instantly cocked out. Like, you can, like, the explanation of the death itself has to be tight, bro. Not just some shit to get. Like, okay, we get it, but was that tight? Imagine a nigga zigzagging through something, go run up to K-Shine, then do that, then run up to him and do that's just dumb. That feels like that feels like a Marvel film. That feels like a scene from some Power Rangers or something. That ain't tight. That's dumb as shit. You'd have been better off clotheslining them niggas. Why I clothesline every dot? Maybe something like that. You even could do, that's to me, that wrestling is weak, so I think that's ass too. But like personally, like that's just dumb. And I don't think niggas look at that. I use that example. Now, mind you, the rest of the lines was tight. He had some tight shit. I'm just that's a perfect line that I remember to talk about. And it represents the other niggas. Cause like, believe it or not, Twerk does it right. He does it correctly. It's the other niggas who's emulating it that does it wrong. You see what I mean? It's not him, it's just his bar. But it's the emulators who all get it lost. They all about
Right.
getting it. All they care about
Yeah.
is if you get the line. They don't give a fuck if the line was hard. Is that a tight way to die? Rex said, SWAT code, whole clip filled up with fire. Oh, I might as well be a serial killer. Because first it's a bag, then a box where your pops go. How tight is that?
Right.
Like, that's so tight. That's tight because in real life, it's a bag, then a box. It's so tight. It's grounded in reality tight. It don't need fiction. It's not over there. It ain't like these niggas' topic of choice is important. They got the worst topic of choice. They wrestling and shit. These niggas got wrestling and all, and they Dragon Ball Z and shit, Blades and shit, letting it rip mid-battle and Yu-Gi-Oh! And shit, and Dark Magicians and polymerizing. These some fucking dweebs. That's the problem. They dweebs. These niggas, these wasn't the cool kids. Those, you gotta remember that. These boys wasn't the cool kids, especially this generation. I'm talking about this era. Every era before that was just fine. All them niggas with T-top and them was tight. The rest of them, everybody was tight. We talking about these niggas. Everybody else tight. These niggas is squeezed.
Safe to say you're not a fan of this generation of battle rappers.
Hell no.
This
is the dorky table that just grew up. These the dweebs who grew up. And now they always wanted to be cool, and it's easy in battle rap because there's no barrier of entry. You could just jump in. You don't need no profile. You don't need no background. You can just jump in. That's why we're getting so many more and more weirdos, more and more rats, more and more pedophiles, more and more pussy niggas running and shit, ducking and hiding and shit. No, nothing gangster comes from these niggas. Just because this was the table that we threw milk at. This is a table that had the holographic pack of cards. They had all the holographics. And they used to close the book up when we came past. They would close the book and put it away because they couldn't get their new holographic blue eyes messed up. That's these dudes. That's who's headlining known. Was holding his polymerization was. He ain't want his polymerization card to get melted by the milk. His pot of greed.
You made your point. I had to stop. That's enough, man. That's enough. Throw in the towel. You've done enough, man.
His Mewtwo. He didn't want to mess up his Mewtwo. He had the Mew right here. He summoned Mewtwo. He chose Mew, and then he tried to get the Exodia.
You still going?
He tried to get Exodia to fuse.
Still going, y'all.
And they headlining Gnome talking about guns.
Okay,
that's why this shit weak. But all right, so Rex still understands battle rap, and it shit they saying is supposed to be tight.
Yeah,
and it's supposed to be more than just getting it. It should be tight.
Yes, and I don't mind if anybody has Rex as their GOAT. You can't even debate that. It's just at this point it's written in stone. Okay, let's go to your number 2. You don't have to explain it if you want. You can
Big T.
Big T. Wow, I don't expect that actually. Big T.
Yeah, it makes sense when you think about all of them. My style may be an amalgamation of them all a little bit. Powerful delivery from Rex. A sharp, witty pen from T. It might be in a bit of an amalgamation of all them niggas, if I'm being honest. I never thought of it this way until we actually talking about it. That could be why I'm so well-rounded and so my penmanship is great and deliveries. That's probably why I'm, I would say. But yeah, Big T will go next.
Big T, that's your number 2. All right. Number 3, who you got as your number 3? Shotgun. Yeah. Shotgun is wow. Yeah, why Shotgun?
Man, speak my language. We both speak French. He speaks my language, bro.
Right.
I wear that ski mask like a hat. That's DC shit all the way. We started that. By the way, DC started that. I'm the shooter and the driver. I get the tweaking out with I do construction, man. I fuck. Yeah, it's my language. My language. Criminal underworld.
Yeah, that's
Mad
definitely
Bullet.
now when you think about it, that's definitely I see why. Yeah.
Yeah.
That Big T kind of threw me off, but I understand it. But the shotgun makes a lot more sense.
Oh, don't get it twisted. Big T. Big
Oh,
T. But like Big
the
T
Big
up
T's
there.
up there for me too, but I mean his run was impeccable when he had it.
Come on,
I
man. I'm
think
with the
his
total opposite shit. That it's the it's the little
that
stuff
is
though.
crazy.
Those it's the little stuff. Because I was watching Calico and them thinking the same. I'm like, man, this shit all right, but nigga, where them guns at, man? Like I was the total. Like it's certain shit that just speak to you, bro. Yeah, T for sure.
Yeah, he puts it together real well. Nah, he does.
T
He
was
does for
unstoppable.
sure. Who number 4?
X Factor.
X Factor. Wow. So you let me think about that. Explain X Factor.
Just everything. And pen.
Wow.
X Factor, pen crazy, delivery crazy. Topics of choice, mannerisms, characteristic traits. These are the things I judge up there, by the way, is mannerisms, characteristic traits, topics of choice, rhythm and flow, and performance and management. There's are 4 bases that I
Are
like
you
to judge.
surprised? Sorry to cut you off, but are you surprised that he's looked at differently now that like if you lived through his saga, you know what I mean? Like people look at him now and be like, oh, that's the pause rapper. You know what I'm saying? As if, especially, I guess this comes from like the new kids that you're talking about, but it's kind of sad to see that because at his peak, he was really that.
Nah, brother. One of the things you got to remember is those who's supposed to know. Everyone else is just fine. It's all the only thing that matters is those who's supposed to know. The newer niggas don't really supposed to know what X Factor is capable of and who he is. So that's okay. But everyone in his time knows exactly who he is and what he do. So that only those that's supposed to know. Just remember that in general. Not every era of niggas is supposed to respect AI. There's some people who gonna be like,
That's
man,
true.
Shay, a dog his ass. Yeah, you talk to a 13-year-old kid, it's all about Shay. And Anthony Edwards and Luca, they don't give a fuck about AI, Wade, and you're not supposed to take their opinion that valid. They don't know anything, everyone lives in their era and their bubble to them is the greatest. So that's all that matters. But those that's supposed to know.
Right. That's a great point. Number 5.
Dot.
See, now that's where
Dot.
I'm not even mad at that though, because I love Dot, man. I think you're gonna say the originality, and I think he kind of inserted a fresh breath of air in battle rap.
For Dot, to me, I love his voice. I love his characteristics and mannerisms up there. Remember the 4 things I look for. If they're in my list, that means they covered most of those 4 at a high level. So and another interview we could break those down. I'm always ready to talk, but
Sure.
Dot, performance, mannerisms, characteristic traits, topics of choice, it's all there for me. If delivery is fire, is he say tight shit. That's for me. That's what it's about. He say tight shit. You ever play Nintendo with your brother? Well, shit, it was the same for me because I gave him the plug, but he never got control. He couldn't play with me. They say tight shit often. That's what I looked at. I don't know what else they say. Tight shit, bro.
Yeah, Dot. God, man. And you did have him. I think I remember now because when we talked, I brought it up earlier, and I said I remember you had Dot at a very high. When you did that interview way back then, you did have him a very, very in a high regard, actually. I might have mistaken it by thinking that you probably had Dot as like number 2 or number 3, but yeah, this makes sense. Yeah, Dot number 5. That's top 5. So you got Rex, Big T, Shotgun, X Factor, and Dot. Those your top 5. Let's go through your 6 through 10 real quick, and you don't have to deep dive on them. You could just, go ahead and go with it. What's that? Your number 6.
True foe.
Love True Foe, man. That's my god
I
too.
go with foe.
Work with foe. Did you hear his diss track, by anyway, to Mickey Facts?
Oh yeah,
What did you
yeah,
follow
yeah,
that
yeah.
whole thing?
No, no, just his. I ain't watching all them niggas. Just his.
He makes great music, man.
Man,
And for everybody that's listening right now, go cop that or pre-order his album. Is dropping, I believe, the
24th.
24th. Is it
Yep.
24th of? Yeah. Yeah, 224, 26. Yeah. Street niggas don't do brunch. Definitely. All right, number 7,
Quantum physics.
QP. QP. Another ghostwriter where self he did profess to be do you care that people are coming out and saying like KD came out yesterday and said that he is a ghostwriter? We kind of knew he was, you know what I'm saying? But like for him to just boldly come out and say that, yeah, I wrote for veterans, so on and so forth. Do you even care that, or
Nah,
should it be like in the shadows?
nah, I don't give a fuck.
You don't give okay. Yeah, QP is definitely up there for a lot of people.
Man,
Yeah.
greatest pen
What you
to ever
got?
live.
I don't know. Yeah. He talks some bars too. Amazing. Amazing. I think he's underrated. So criminally underrated, yo.
Mm.
I don't know what we doing. Number 8.
Oh, Red.
Oh, Red. I would looking at this list, I would have had this at a higher. I would have had, yeah. Oh, Red. I would have thought that you probably had him a little bit higher than I expected. Yeah, okay. That makes perfect sense. Number 9.
Young Gaddis. I feel like everybody's 10 should have a female in it, so that's just to do the due diligence. She's definitely not better than number 10 or 11, but she got to be in there.
So why?
She the GOAT. She say tight shit. She has great delivery, flow, and they say tight shit. I can't stress enough. It's about saying tight shit. It's that's what the goal is. That's it. What is there else to do? There's no reason.
No, I guess my bad. Not to cut you off, but I thought I was asking like, why have her at 9 if you believe that 10 is better than her? Like, why? Because you said it was because you have. Is that your criteria?
No, you gotta put a female in there, but putting them last feels cheesy. You know what I mean? I feel like you have to have a female in there, but putting them last just don't feel right. Now I feel like motherfucker be like, man, you might as well don't even have me in there. It's like that. Like, so just go 9.
Okay, that makes somehow that makes perfect sense, man.
Yeah, it just seems a little. She gotta go last. She gotta be 9. She could be 10 though, but she could be 8. I mean, at the end of the day, they're separated by such small entities, except Rex. Rex is one above all. He's well beyond number 2. And 1 and number 2 ain't close, but 2 and 3 is close. 3 and 4 is closer than you think. 4, they could be interchangeable depending on the battle that they have. The only nigga whose spot is irreplaceable and immovable is Rex. Everybody else could be moved up and down based on, and I'm not updating it every year. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying?
Wow. Okay. Oh.
Yeah,
see, when I make
they all top niggas to me. They all A+.
Got you. And yeah, number 10.
Man, bro. It's tough because number 11 ain't, one behind number 10. He's not in the top 10 is its own, you know what I mean? That's what the top 5 is its own bracket. Then we got
we could keep it at 10 if you like. We'll keep it at 10 if you like. We ain't gotta go past 10.
No.
Okay.
No, I wasn't saying that, but I'm saying it's difficult, because you want certain people in you. I want Cortez in my top 10. He's 11, which is right there, but I want him in the 10. I want him in the top 10. But he just not, unfortunately. But you do want him in there, so it's tough. So you start thinking like, is he really better than that nigga? Is he? You start thinking about their last work. Cortez just battled True Folk. Man, that shit was fire. He just battled
That was
Reed.
a
That shit
fire
was fire.
battle. Ooh.
Yeah, him and
Yo, his
Reed.
last threes, they've been
Man,
crazy.
yeah. See,
I
shit
think he
like
should have.
that could boost him
Yeah,
up. Yeah, his last three have been wicked.
he's been.
He on the resurgence,
Mhm.
but honestly though, I can't say Tech Nine, man, just because of the allegations.
I see.
But he
I'm
would have been, he would have been if it wasn't for those owls. But I'm gonna have to go with Heartless, bro.
Ooh, that came out of left field. Heartless.
I'm gonna have to, bro. I can't forget how much it meant to me. I can't forget how many times I watched. I can't undermine how many times I replayed it and how many times I watched it. I can't do that. That's why I
He
can't.
was part of the Suns, right? If I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
yeah, yeah. He
Yep.
was. He was.
Mhm.
Man, Heartless.
Heartless.
Yeah, I would have to.
I'm not mad at
Man,
that.
Heartless. He probably was like, how do I put him in its own category? I be trying. That's my probably trying to give niggas their own categories that they could stand alone in, but it's not that many to just throw around. But
So safe to say, Tech Nine is out of the 10. Scratch it off, or you still thinking about it? Or
no. He would have to be out of it all behind the shit that have. At the end of the day,
that's where you gotta
you
go.
gotta be a
Yeah,
man.
sorry,
Yeah,
but
it's funny
yeah,
because there's certain niggas that I really liked up until they may have did some pussy shit or anything that that stuff matters. Hip hop, like your actual real life character has to matter, bro. This ain't just no motherfucking. This ain't a video game. We not just placating up there. We not method acting and shit, action and then turn. No, this has to be somewhat of who you are. I get it. We ain't trying. Rex ain't killed the nigga in a long time, if ever. I get it. We ain't trying, but like, bro, you get what I'm saying, right? Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? You still gotta like, yeah, that's why I didn't mean to say in a long time. I meant to say if ever. So, but
I'm gonna have to bleep that out.
but he can still talk that talk. And it's like, so some niggas used to be, they will really be mount until a video drop or you hear some shit and you like, what? And then you gotta be a man first. You can't be a man. I can't be a fan, man. I think that's a mook line. I don't forgot which battle, but maybe I think I guess Verb he said that shit.
Be a man,
You can't be a man. I
Mhm.
can't be a fan, bro. And that shit wild with Tech. That's too wild for me.
Yeah, that's to me was just as soon as I heard that it was
Yeah. Then because we never got a verdict, it's easy to be like, oh, okay, well, up until they prove it, you could
But
still.
I mean, the verdict was him doing
but
the
because he
action.
checked out, checked out, that all but makes it
That's like
definitive for me. Yeah, that does it for me. That
questions
yeah,
answered right there.
yeah, pretty much. Why else
Right.
would you know what I mean? Yeah, that's basically
Yeah.
it right there. So
So 11, you got
Cortez.
Cortez.
Yeah.
Spoke about him. Yeah, Tez is definitely underrated. Like a mug. Thanks. Surf mostly to blame for the way the culture kind of sees him, but I think he's, like you said, his resurgence is amazing now. So 12. Let's go to 12 real quick.
Marv, definitely. Marv won.
Marv 1.
Yeah.
He's a Midwest GOAT.
Mm-hmm.
Marv 1. 13.
Is it? Can you say like early Young Ill? Like I don't really like. Yeah, can you break them into a specific point in time, or you gotta
You
take
can.
their whole catalog?
Before pray for St. Louis and after pray for St. Louis.
All right,
Remember?
Ill before pray for St. Louis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah, early Ill. Yeah.
Early Ill. Yeah, he was on fire back then, man.
Dang.
I'm mad at that. So you do have affinity for, it seems like, just looking at your list, for like Midwest lyrical rappers. I'm surprised JC's not on your list. Oh, you didn't finish your list, so you got 1, 2.
Should just be 2.
3. and 4. You got 4. Yeah. Out of all the coasts, yeah, you got Big T, you got X Factor, you got Marv One, now Ill Will.
Not
Gaddis is
Ill
from
Will,
Cali,
Young
right?
Ill.
I mean
Not
Young
Ill
Ill.
Will.
Yeah,
Oh.
my bad. Yeah, Young Ill. He's from the Will. Yeah, he's from the Lou.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, that's 4 right
interesting.
there.
I wonder what that means. That's interesting.
Yeah, they ran battle rap for a certain amount of time, so that's understandable. They have great talent.
Yeah, I don't really like the New York niggas. It's funny because I don't. What's the other section? New York, East Coast niggas. Yeah, I don't be finding
West
them
Coast,
niggas.
East Coast, South.
I definitely don't find the West Coast niggas tight. You see, I don't think I got one though. I don't find all them niggas trash except Danny. Danny may be the only one I think
Danny,
tight.
come on, let's not do that. We're not doing that. Yeah,
bro. I think Daylight's ass. Oh, go check out my tier list. I think Daylight's ass, Disaster's ass, Geechee's ass.
Man.
I think all personal. I think all them niggas. Yeah, the West Coast be ass to me. Except Danny. Danny, the only one that's actually tight.
And QP, because you have him on your list. He's number 7, so we're not doing that.
Where he from?
He from Stockton.
Okay.
California. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dope.
Excluding him and then.
Yeah, the New York nigga besides Rex. Yeah, them niggas don't be it, bro. Them niggas don't be. Oh, I think what you saw was probably my bottom 5 list.
Yes.
I did an interview with BA and I did my bottom 5. Yeah, that's probably what you checked out.
I think I was dying laughing after you did that list.
Okay, there we go.
Hold on. After we finish this, I think this is about to shut down. I got about 10 more minutes left on here.
Okay.
So we could probably go to that list if you don't mind. You could just do a rundown. I don't need you to explain because I want you to get it if you don't want to. Okay. So you got Ill Will, 14.
Young Ill.
You did have you just said Young Ill. I keep saying Ill Will. You got Young Will. Okay.
Yeah, Young Ill.
All right.
14, Rich Dollars.
Number 14, who you got?
Yeah, Rich Dollars. We going to New York. Rich Dollars.
That's kind of.
Man, Richie be
wait. I want to know why though.
Because rhymes, bro. Tight rhymes. They all, bro. But mind you, they covered all the 4. Mannerisms, characteristic traits. That's how they look when they're saying what they're saying. How they look and present themselves while they're saying it. Their mannerisms, their characteristic traits.
That's important to you. Yeah.
Yes. How they look. That's part of the performance. It's a visual sport. We're watching it. We ain't listening. We're watching it and listening. Topics of choice. They must talk about the criminal underworld. I don't do Dragon Ball Z. I don't do Pokemon. I don't polymerize Gaia and fuck the Fierce Knight and tried to reborn. All right. So I don't do those. I don't do Mewtwo. I don't do Mewtwo and Beyblade and Power Rangers letting it rip and shit. I don't do that dweeby ass, dorky ass Cartoon Network and Disney Channel
you don't
shit.
Do no Dragon Ball Z bars.
No, we're not doing all that. I mean, imagine to me, it's up until Dragon Ball Z is fine. Because
because Dragon Ball Z is kind of marks an era. Actually,
my thing is
everybody. We was kids. Yeah,
we was kids, but once we turned 13, like we weren't. You kept going with that shit. We supposed to be chasing girls and getting into trouble. Fuck you doing? Still watching that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I watch Naruto till this day. You know what I'm saying? So we can all watch it, but I'm not pretending I have the powers and shit. I'm not acting like I had the powers in the lunchroom and shit. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? You can watch tight.
Do you feel the same way about wrestling bars?
Yeah, I feel the same way. Yeah, I feel like that's the more dorky one right there. Like, who the fuck still? Like, come on, bro. What the fuck is we doing? I don't know that shit. About it. It's so fake. It's like, how are you even watching this shit? I don't know.
Yeah, because that kind of relates.
Man, I think you could say, no. Mind you, it's an era for appropriate era for all this stuff.
Yeah,
it just has to be done appropriately. You know, The Rock is Stone Cold, Rey Mysterio, Brock Lesnar, Sting, Hulk Hogan, Undertaker, Triple H, Shawn Michaels. Yeah, we got our era guys, but motherfucker, you talking about the nigga now? You talking about the new guy now? You up to date and shit with like we supposed to? If you want Dragon Ball Z, you Kakarot, Trunks, Vegeta, Majin Buu, Cell, Gohan. But you know the new niggas and shit. Why you still know? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a time period for all this stuff. Anyway, whatever. But
okay, makes sense. So 15. Now you said Rich Dollars for your 14. Your last place on your list over
Okay.
here.
Okay. I want to say Castro, man, but
Lou Castro.
yeah, I want to, but he's just so fun to listen to and watch. But he's not that tight, but he's fun to watch and listen to.
It's creative.
Yeah, yeah.
Very
He just got
creative.
a. Yeah. I'm gonna go with I might have to go New York again. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to answer 15. I want to leave it at 14.
Just leave it at
I don't
14.
want, yeah,
Did you
yeah,
have
yeah.
somebody in mind though?
Yeah, I had
Or you
Swave
don't want to
Seven
share?
in mind. I had Castro, Swave Seven. I had a couple niggas in mind. I ain't gonna lie. And now that you
Okay, we
said
can
the
leave it.
Midwest thing, it made me subconscious about trying to stay away from there because I feel like it's gonna be Calico or somebody. It's gonna be another nigga from out there. And now that you said that, I'm like, oh, hold on, let me chill.
No, actually, Calico makes perfect sense. Type of shit he be talking about, you know.
Yeah, okay,
But
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I got him high on my list too. But so you gonna we're gonna revisit this maybe the the next interview. We'll leave 15 blank. Maybe next time we do it this again, you will have the answer for it. But let's go to that list real quick before we leave. If you want to.
Oh
I
yeah,
think it's
yeah.
already at, you got five. You ain't gotta break it down. You can just give it to me. Pause like straight up. Just one. Was it top 10?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that was the interview. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. Do you remember it by heart or you gotta
I think so, especially as you go through it. I think because I don't think it's an order for this one, other than the top five. I think that's an order. But after that, it's just they all ass. Everybody sucks. So to me, it's like
So this is your top 10 worst battle rappers.
so
This is
bottom
all
bottom
time.
bottom 10. Yeah,
The bottom 10 of any. Okay.
but
Bottom
of
10.
prominent battle rappers, it can't be like all niggas. It can't be like every single person I've ever heard. No, it has to be more prominent niggas. They have to have actually been somebody to kind of be ass. You get what I'm saying? Because there's a million little
Right.
niggas that suck, but like you can't really, you know what I'm saying? You can't say that. It doesn't mean anything. They have to be at least household names of prominence in a way.
Wow. That's even brave of you to even because a lot of people will take the out by saying like very lesser known battle rappers to avoid any,
No, that don't
you
count
know?
because of course they
Yeah.
suck. You can somebody can only suck if they is considered good. That's the only way they could suck. If a nigga get up there and he suck, most of us be like, oh, okay, good shit, boy, good shit, man. We just clap it up. You don't think nothing of it. He has to like be good though to suck, right? Like that means other people has to think he's good. That's the only way people suck, right? Like if you like honestly, if you think of like Westbrook, I think Westbrook sucked, but that's only because he's so not suck. Like because there's really
Yeah,
people in the
people.
league. There's people in
Yeah.
the league who suck, but I'll be like he's solid off the bench. He's solid, but or something. They you have to kind of. It's funny when you talk about what's ass. You kind of gotta be something to be ass. Because if not, you're just there's another role for you. He's a good bitch guy. He's a 3 and D. PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker has to be worse than Westbrook, but no one's shouting out he sucked because he's not really that good to suck. There's a threshold to being ass. You gotta kind of be somewhere to be sucky. That's a
I
real
know
thing.
exactly
Like
what you're saying.
you know what I'm saying? The third string running back don't suck. Like it's the first string that suck. If everybody thinks he's tight, it's like that. Like you gotta kind of you gotta work your way up to
Okay.
being eligible. You gotta be eligible to be ass.
So your caveat is got you. So pretty much the parameter is like he has to be known. Otherwise, it just doesn't make sense. Even I think that's actually honorable,
Yeah, it don't make
to even
sense if
do
I
that.
just shout out if I
To
shout
have
out
that.
every little
Okay,
if
yeah.
I shout out every little battle rapper there is that just suck. There's a million of them little niggas that's ass. If I just shout that
Okay.
shit out, that ain't even gonna do. Hold on, what? How much time we got? I want to see
We got
something.
10. We got like 10, but it's gonna
Oh,
cut
okay.
off in about 10 minutes. But let's try to cut it short in the next 5 minutes. But we'll definitely do this again, man. Whenever you have time. So
Oh, yeah, no, because I
don't
like
have
to
to
be
rush it.
thorough.
But
Look, watch this. Watch this. I want to show you something. And I'm getting addicted to this thing. This made me feel technological. Look at this. Look at all these battle rappers, bro. And we'll even just go to United States real quick. Boom. Like all of these niggas. I mean, there's a lot of niggas out here, but like you can't. There's no way. Let's go to page 5. Watch this. You know what I mean? Like it could be this whole. Just it could be all of them. Like that's not fair. Whatever. Oh, number 1, Jazz Juice. L Money. Like, is that even fair? Oh shit! Look, that's funny. Is that even fair? K Profit, Cicero. Like that doesn't even make. It can't be. It has to be from that first page. It gotta be right. Like you see what I'm saying? If I just had a list full of these, that's not right. For some odd reason, that ain't right. It has to be from this page, type shit. That was a little example.
No, I understand. No, I understand, and I'm giving you credit. I'm giving you even more credit for actually saying that, because like I said, not a lot of battle rappers would say like a prominent name and say they dislike their style.
But they would though. They wouldn't they would though, bro.
Not in front of the camera. I'm sure they'll say it behind the scenes, but again, that's what makes you authentic in your ways, and I do give you props for that. But
I ain't friends with none of these niggas either, so it's easy when you don't know them either. Or don't have a relationship with them, it becomes easy. I'm pretty sure if they was my dog, I wouldn't be able to do this. But I don't know them niggas.
All right. Okay. Let's get to it. Let's go. No particular order.
No, it's in order.
Or if you have an order, you can.
Yeah, it's in order.
It's an order. This is an order. All right. We got at number 10.
Oh, with number 10. Oh, I don't know. We gotta go through 1.
We go one up, one
yeah,
through.
Yeah, one up.
One up. Okay. Number 1.
DNA, bro. Probably the worst battle rapper I've ever seen. Of prominence.
Number 2.
Bad News.
Bad News.
Just garbage, dirt, just buns in every sense of the word.
Wow. You heard what happened to. Okay, let's move on. Let's go to number 3.
Big K.
Really? Big K.
God, it don't get no worse than that. He might be worse than DNA. If I had to listen to one of them, I'd listen to DNA. But for some odd reason, DNA's still worse.
Any particular reason for Big K?
Yeah, it means that the 4 pillars, the 4 pillars that I judge, they don't cover it enough for me.
They don't have. Okay. Number 4.
Geechee.
Free Geechee. Gotta say that. Free Geechee. Free him. Geechee. Number 5.
Loso.
Number 6.
AWOL.
Any particular reason?
I was thinking maybe I shouldn't add the white niggas because it's just the way they rap and talk and sound. It's just It's nothing there for me. They don't cover none of my topics. They don't have none of the swag I look for. They ain't got nothing. There's just nothing redeemable there. It's complete utter defect in every sense of the word. It's just nothing. It's just a blah. It's just their rounds done. It's just I don't even know if I watched it. I don't even know what I just seen. It's just nothing. I think that may be worse. No emotion is worse than a bad emotion. Like when I get finished Bad News, I'm mad that I watched that much. I'm mad that I didn't skip ahead. But when I finish watching one of them, Big K or some shit, or A-Wood or Losa, or Mike P, it's just nothing. It's just nothing.
Wow. Okay. 7.
It had to be probably Twerk.
Yes. Oh my God. this is not gonna go well for a lot of people. Would you like to expand? See, short in time, but quick. Why?
That shit is. It's like they're just not rapping. It's like they just kind of talking a little bit. They're not rapping. I don't know. They don't be rapping. They be just talking and kind of putting stuff together. But it ain't. I don't know. That shit just that tight. And he's prominent. I got to go off prominence. I can't. That's just
Yeah,
that shit not tight.
he is up there.
Well, that shit not tight.
I wish we had a little bit more time to expand on this, but let's go to number 8.
Maybe next time. Mike P.
Okay.
Maybe I shouldn't do
Mike
no more
P.
white niggas because all of them could be up there. Awkwards, all of them niggas could be up there. Maybe I shouldn't do white.
I mean, there are battle rappers. There's no discrimination in battle rap. Come on now.
Okay. Fair enough.
We are good. Yeah. Number 9.
Yoshi.
You're sticking to your rule.
I'm trying to, man.
You're sticking to your rule. Okay. Number 10.
Chef Trez.
Did not expect that.
The chef.
I did not expect that. Chef, what? He's one of my guys.
Well, who your bottom? Hold on, let me hear your bottom 10 real quick, as fast as you can.
I don't think we have time.
Oh man, see what I mean?
No, for real though, we don't have time. Like it's like 3 minutes though. I really never thought about it.
Okay, who you think stuck? Who's number 1? Who's the worst person you heard of prominence?
Damn, I really have to think about it for real.
All right.
The worst.
And you've been in this shit since the beginning. You ain't got one ass nigga you can name. That's crazy. That don't even sound like you've been here that long. Bro.
I don't listen to people I don't really think ass though.
But you can't help it because they gonna somebody you like.
Jesus, man. I swear, I'm next time we do this, I'm gonna have a top 10 for you. Because I don't want you to feel like I'm kind of going. We literally have a couple 2 minutes left. But I'll definitely give you that answer. So you said DNA, Bad News, Big K, Geechee, Loso, A Ward, New Jersey Twerk, Mike P, Yoshi, and Chef Trez. Wow, that's one of the illest lists I've seen though, man. I'm not gonna lie.
That list dirty. That's just dirty. That's one of the dirtiest lists I ever seen. That list dirt. Hey, go check out my tier list if you want more in depth. Go check out my tier list on the channel, by the way. Just drop as you saw. It's up and running right now.
Yeah. We literally have like less than 1 minute because Zoli does 2 hours on here. Are you okay to do another follow-up probably next week? We could sit down and do more in depth
for sure.
with this list.
Yeah, I'm always free for an interview, man. I love giving my thoughts
once again, Your Honor, I appreciate you, man. Like I said, this is my first interview. Thank you for blessing my platform with this, man. And everybody, please go follow. Do you have a Twitter as well?
Yeah, but I don't be on that shit for real.
Okay, so we'll just focus on the IG. You guys go follow. I'll put if you do have a Cash App too, I'll put it up here on the post edits.
Nah.
You cool with that? Okay. We'll do that. Thank you once again for coming here. You gave me more than enough, my brother. I appreciate your time. Hope everything goes well. And I'll talk to you. I'll let you know when I'm gonna drop this and all that. I'll give you the timeline. Man, appreciate you, man.
Brody, let me know. I'm here. I got you.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, Your Honor. Peace.